Joining us today is Kathy and Ronnie from Strand Theater. How are you both doing?
Great.
We're great, thanks.
Wonderful. So Kathy, tell us about your role at the theater.
Okay, right now for this, currently I am directing a show, Harvey, but I also am the head usher. So I organize the ushers, the volunteers, and which is fun. And my poor husband, when we can't get people, he's probably there every night. So he ushers, I usher. We drag the lighting person into usher if we have a need for it. So yeah, so I've been doing. I think I've been head usher probably 12 or 13 years now.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so it's been a while, and I've directed several shows. I think this is my 5th show that I've directed through the years.
Nice. Oh my goodness. I want to hear a little bit about that
Yeah.
directing. I love that. And what about you?
So currently I'm an actor in the current production of Harvey, which I play Elwood P. Dowd, but I'm also on the production staff, the performing, what do we call the board?
Production board.
The production
Yeah.
board, and also one of the directors on the board.
Nice. So when it comes to the Strand Theater, what's so special about this theater?
There's lots of things. This is our 51st season, and as directing plays and doing plays. Before then, and before my time, it was the movie theater in town. So locals, Georgetown locals, and probably surrounding areas can tell you stories of going to the theater, seeing the local movies, and buying popcorn for a dime and all those kind of things. So, and 51 years ago, they decided they wanted to do plays, and this is where we are now.
Interesting. And why do you love? Go ahead.
So it's a great theater because it's a small community-based theater.
Yes.
Really well rooted into the community. Like Kathy said, we've been around for 50 plus years. Countless plays, musical and straight plays, and a great community that supports it.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. The community loves the theater. They love to come to the productions and also, I'm sure, to be involved, right?
Yes.
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 So I know we were talking earlier about the need for volunteers. Can you kind of talk about that a bit?
As everything, we need volunteers. Volunteers to direct and act, and also box office, ushering, lighting, sound. We have a couple of people that, when we did Sound of Music this summer, Ronnie recruited lots of people to do backstage. So we had, 40 in the cast plus
And
10 people on
and then
tech.
5 creative team.
Yes, so we had.
So it was a large cast.
Yes, and all volunteer and lots of fun, and yeah.
And the great thing for the Sound of Music, it naturally has a draw, but with the auditions, we had 75 people show up. And I was able to cast 45 out of that. Now, there were also additional people that were in those auditions that I was able to recruit to be tech or stage crew or lighting and sound. So it takes a circus to put on a show.
Yes,
bet.
it
A lot
really
of
does.
people, and there's a lot that goes into a production that no one realizes. The thought and the detail that you have to do and think about. And then you've got people who have to make it happen.
Right.
We say it's the magic of theater, but there is no magic.
There's no magic.
Some man
It would be
pushing
nice.
a set across the stage and spinning it at the same
in the
time.
dark. Don't forget the dark. We did lots of things in the dark, and yes, and even people who are not actually there. So we've got I've got a student now who's going to paint our the portraits that we need for this show. We've got people who sew things and put costumes together, and we had a woman come in the other day and said, I'm cleaning out my house and I'm cleaning out the closet. Can y'all use these things? And one of our costume people said, yes, please bring it to us. We'll find a place for it. And so it really does take the community and a
we
group
have
of people.
a huge support from the community. It was amazing as the director of Sound of Music, after we got done with the production, just to hear the commotion and the positivity.
I love it. Well, thank you both so much for sharing with us today.
Absolutely.